Hey friends, I am out in the backyard. We spent the weekend up north, beautiful, beautiful, up in the Gaylord area with some family, out on the boat. It was lovely, well needed, relaxing time. Today, I'm back home. I'm gonna go in the back and we're gonna check on those chickens, my two new ones. I'm gonna let them out. My dad's been keeping an eye on them while I was gone, but I decided to keep them separated until I got back. So I'm gonna let them free range in the back a little bit, give them some worms and see how they behave and hope that I can leave them out tonight. So let's check them out. And then we'll take a walk around the yard and I'll show you kind of what happened while I was gone. Girls. So now that I have this back cleaned up a little bit, I don't mind them come back in free range and they're gonna eat some of these tomatoes, which is fine. They're also, really quickly, tomato greens are not good for chickens, but they know to avoid them for the most part. They're gonna go back there and eat all that kale, which I planted for that purpose. Hi guys. There's oregano back here, which is very good for them. There's these squash and the nasturtium. They can pick at those. I'm not gonna be too upset. Pretty much, I just wanna see if I can get them all out here and get them to interact with each other. So let's let the new ones out. Well, this isn't going great. I got a couple girls over here that could care less about the other chickens. She doesn't care. These two are kind of picking at them. So I've got one that flopped the coop. The white one's out over here. I'm just going to let her be out there. And the other one is kind of hiding back here in the corner. And they keep pecking at each other a little bit. I'm trying not to interfere because natural pecking order and all. But don't be a bully, Heather. Man, don't be a bully. I'm going to give them a whole bunch of extra treats, worms and stuff, to hopefully have them not need to pick at each other. Let's try it and see what happens. I'm going to dump a giant pile of mealworms here and see who comes to get them. Come on, guys. You want some? No? Just you? Where's everybody else? Hey, Claudia. You want to come back in? Come on up. I know. I feel very bad for you. You're such a cute chicken. And they're being so mean to you. There's Claudia. Evangeline's still over here in the corner. You guys are all bullies. Hey Claudia, can I help you? Maybe? Her head healed up really good. She had some wounds on her neck. You just gonna go in there and eat? You can go in there and eat. I'll leave you alone. If you want to go in there, I'll help you. Back with your flock, even though they're mean to you? Chickens are weird. Alright, I'm going to put her back in there and leave them alone for a little bit and see what happens. While we let them assimilate, let's walk around the garden because I have got red tomatoes and a bunch of other things I want to show you. So I would say the start of red tomato season is upon us. I got all these guys over here. And then, let me back you up a little. And then over here, tons and tons of green tomatoes, but they are starting to ripen up over here. Those guys look awesome. I've got red ones down there. So I do still have some blight showing up here that I'm gonna need to work on cutting out after the sun goes down a little bit. Not yet. But look at how beautiful everything is. I think I'm gonna have to do a pepper harvest tonight too. Look at that guy. It's amazing. All right, let's walk somewhere else. Here's something cool that happened. The giant sunflower has popped out on top and all her little babies are starting to pop out. So in a couple days, the mammoth sunflower that's probably 6 feet across and I don't know, 12, 15 feet high, is going to be in full bloom. That is exciting. Look, the Alaska mix variegated nasturtium is starting to bloom. You look so pretty. This walkway is getting straight up crazy pants. I am gonna have to come in here and clear it out before I get complaints from the neighbors. I just keep putting it off as long as I can. But here's the garden. You can see that the garlic is starting to get really dry and folding over. I'm gonna pull garlic tomorrow, get it out of here. I came in and harvested all that calendula and look how much is back. So much. But what I did yesterday is I went in and oops, I'm kind of in the wrong spot for this. But all through here, these beans all look flopped over. I went in there and I harvested all of those beans. I will go in the house and show you those. They look amazing. Here come all the peppers. I'm definitely gonna have to do a pepper harvest. Coming up. Uh-oh, do you hear that? There's another one. Those are pepperoncinis. And look at these guys. These squash that I put up on the ladders. Aren't they pretty? And productive. Look at that. And then over here, here's the spaghetti squashers. There's two right there. Huh. Do you hear the chickens? We're gonna have to go back and check it out. This is not going well. You leave her alone. She's underneath this step. She's safe right there. But they're definitely going after her still. You rotten brats. All right, guys. I need some advice. They have been separated for a week, living together, but separate for a week. And my poor baby chicken still is getting picked on. What do I do? Somebody help me out here. So we're back to this setup. I've got my two younger juvenile teenage chickens back in the dog pen. Given them, I've added a second water dish and I put the food dish right up against them so they can get food and water. Plus I'm tossing them some greens and some mealworms in here. I just feel bad because I don't have a lot of space. But these other girls are such bullies. This one right here starts it. You are a troublemaker. Yeah, Heather? What's going on with that? Yeah. Mean girl, Heather. Ugh. I'm sorry, girls. I thought they'd be way more welcoming. Okay, fellow chicken owners, the Polish protege needs your help. I don't know what else to do here, aside from keeping them separate. I tried to sneak them in at night. I heard that if you sneak them in at night, they just accept them the next morning. That did not work. I have tried to just be out here and try and mother a hen. And then that is great as long as I'm standing right here, but I can't do that all day. I have kept them separate but equal and put them in these cages next to each other so they can see each other and get used to each other. And it still seems bad. So for now, we're going to keep rolling with that. But if you have any suggestions or advice, I would gladly take it. Okay, before I sign off for today, I did want to show you my haul from when I came back from vacation. Hello, squash! This is one of those Polish zucchini. I got 4 of the slick picks. A couple of them are pretty big. These are going to be for muffins. And then I've got 2. These are those center cut squash. You can see how this one's got that smooth shininess to it. This one will be good used as a summer squash. This one has started to get that dull look of a winter squash. I could probably use this for bread or something right now. Or I could might cube it up and put it in the oven and roast it. That might be okay too. You can tell with these ones, this bulb on the bottom holds all of the seeds. So this whole entire neck is good for squash. So that is a lot of squash to use. I also went over to my mom and dad's and I got some baby beets that I rescued from a weedy patch that I'm going to ferment. But here is my giant pile of beans. This is that Karima bean, and I am going to make dilly beans with this, pickled dill beans. So I have got a lot of kitchen work to get done, which is good because October, oh my goodness, August is really the month to get kitchen stuff going. So I'm going to get started on doing something with these guys. You guys go ahead and give me your best suggestions for my poor new chickens, Claudia and Evangeline. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.